Okay, everybody, let's get started on cleaning off our head of cauliflower. You can find, cauliflower readily available in your produce section at your grocery store or at a farmer's market. Um, it's pretty easy to find. I'm just removing the plastic that came on it, and I'm going to trim down all the leaves and the stem and everything so that we could actually start cutting and breaking them into wing size pieces, if you will. And please be careful when you're doing this. You don't want to cut yourself or anything. Just make sure you have a good knife because that stem can be a little tough. So just be careful. So now I'm just removing some of the heads or the pieces off and getting some of the tougher stem or the parts of the stem that's a little tougher off of the little pieces. You want this or the pieces to be not too small but not too big. You want it to sort of mimic the size of a chicken wing, if you will. So you can make them as large or as small as you would like, but I just try to keep a fairly decent size. And one head goes a long way. If you're trying to do this for a crowd, you might want to do two, but one head should serve maybe 2 to 3 people. It just depends on their appetites, I guess. So as you can see, I'm just breaking them apart, really easy. Like I said, just trying to keep it or keep all the pieces the same or, be consistent with the sizes so that they'll all cook evenly when we move on to the next step. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I'm just going back through, just, if there's some too big, I'll just break them into smaller pieces. I'm just trimming off any, sort of tough little stem pieces or whatever. But yeah, just going back through. But again, you can make them as large or as small as you want. It's totally up to you how you want to do that. Okay, now that I have everything all trimmed up, I'm just going to season them a little bit. I'm using some Slap Your Mama seasoning, and it's really good. It's a little spicy. If you're a spicy person like me, you'll really love this. It comes in a lot of different varieties and flavors and degrees of heat. I'm also adding it to the batter mix, just to add a little more flavor to that as well. Now I'm adding some black pepper here. And as you can see, I really like spicy stuff. So I want quite a bit amount of heat with my wings. They are buffalo wings, so yeah. And then I'm just adding some more seasonings. I want to say this is garlic powder that I'm adding, and then now I'm adding some onion powder. So yeah, hopefully y'all can see that. And then I'm going to do the same with the batter. Add a little garlic powder to the batter mix. And then I'm adding a little seasoned salt. I'm not a salt person. I don't use a lot of salt, but you do want it well seasoned. And I'm just mixing it into the dry batter. And what I'm using is the Whistle Stop fried green tomato mix. I just like the texture of the batter once it's all fried and everything. So I'm adding the water just according to the package directions or to get the consistency that I want. So I'm just adding it in slowly. You don't want to put too much in at one time. You just kind of want to gradually add your water till you get it where you want. You can use any type of batter that you'd like. You can use a tempura batter or, regular, I don't know, shake and bake kind of batter. But I like the fried green tomato by Whistle Stop. It's just really good. And if you can't find it in your local grocery store, you definitely can find it online. So try it out. You'll really like it. So now I'm just going to add the pieces of cauliflower to the batter. And make sure that it's well coated. You don't need to do like a dip in flour then batter. That's why I like this batter mix, is because you can eliminate a step when it comes to, coating your cauliflower with it. And I'm pretty sure if you wanted to do, regular buffalo wings, you can do the same thing. But I just like using it, with my cauliflower or whatever. So, yep, works really good. And now we're going to go over to the stove and deep fry. So I have some oil in my pot here, and I'm going to drop the piece of cauliflower in. And you want to heat the oil up on medium high, and just drop them in. And you don't want to overcrowd it. And the type of oil that I'm using is canola oil. It's a light, sort of flavorless kind of oil, so I really like using it. And I did 3 batches out of that one head of cauliflower. So, like I said, it goes a long way. And depending on appetites, you can get 2 to 3 servings, or for 2 to 3 people, should I say, out of one. And you want to fry these up until they get to be a nice golden brown color. And I have a pan lined with paper towels so that I could drain. And there's my second batch all ready to go. And you'll get a chance here to see what it looks like once you take them out of the oil. Okay, so I've taken out the first batch and here's what they look like. It's a nice golden brown color. They're nice and crispy, and that's what you're going for. You don't want them all soggy or anything, so they came out perfectly. So I'm just gonna drop in my second batch and keep it moving. But again, don't overcrowd the pan because you don't want them, like I said, to come out soggy. Okay, now we're gonna coat the cauliflower in our buffalo sauce, and this is the chicken wing sauce by Supreme from Dollar Tree. It has the right amount of heat. You can always add heat to it, and it's perfect for this. All ready to go, and I'm just drizzling it over the cauliflower in a glass bowl. You can, use whatever dish you want to coat, and I'm just taking a large serving spoon and just tossing it together. And that is pretty much it. It turned out really, really nice. It was delicious. Let me know what you think about this recipe. Let me know down below. If you want to see more like this, please comment below and let me know that as well. For that alternative lifestyle and healthy eating, should I say, lifestyle. But yeah, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.